what's going on, guys? So, got a little bit of a different video here for you today. So, I've noticed, and I'm sure by now everybody else has noticed, that the iron farms that people have created in 1.14.2 do not work in 1.14.3. So, if you're like me and you've built this iron farm, then you notice it doesn't work. And the reason is because gossip no longer spawns golems. And there's a bunch of different people that have gone through why and everything in their videos. The most prevalent, I believe, is, Xisuma. So I will link his video where he explains what's going on. So if you're like me and you've put all of this time into building an iron farm and you don't want to destroy it and have to completely rebuild it, I have come up with a simple solution. And basically all you have to do is add a couple zombies. So let's get started here. So all you would have to do is add a little chamber outside of the farm, like so. And then you want, let's get a slab. Put the zombie in. Name tag it so it doesn't despawn. Now, right now, they can't see it. So they're not freaking out. But as soon as we remove this glass, they start freaking out. That is what spawns the golems. Is when they are freaked out, they're running around, and they start spawning golems in. So now what I've been doing is this. Gives them clear line of sight, but if you go, I've tested this a couple of different ways. The first way was I removed this entire line of glass. So I had a couple of little chambers here for the zombies, like so. I'll get this one set up real quick. And then they had another one down here. And if you notice, there's already golems spawning in. Now, normally, when you do this for the first time, it does take about a day or two in Minecraft. That might be too far away. For it to actually take effect. So let me get rid of this guy real quick. And move this up one. And we get rid of this glass, and if you see they start freaking out too. And then again, they start freaking out. And what happens is they start spawning golems, as you can see. Now, some of the keys that you need to remember when you're doing this is, in order for this to properly work, they still have to be able to sleep and access their stations. So if you remove all of these, they're constantly freaked out because they always have line of sight to the zombies. So they can't sleep. So it kind of makes it a little more difficult for there to be steady spawning rates. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've noticed sometimes golems will spawn right on top of these looms. So by doing this, it eliminates the spawn, but it still gives them line of sight. So you can see here, golems are spawning. And if we do this to the other side, you'll notice that they start freaking out on this side as well, which will effectively double the spawn rate. So as you can see, they are actually spawning iron golems. Now, the rates for this are actually a lot better than past versions. So as you can see, this is about an hour and a half. So now it's not as effective, I believe, as like say El Mango's design, but El Mango's design is great for a simple small farm if you haven't built one before. Now, if you don't mind tearing your farm down and rebuilding it, by all means, use that one. But I just did this for the people like myself who have already spent the time in survival mode building a farm like this, spending all the time to breed the villagers, and it makes it a lot simpler to just add the zombies in the end. And as you can see, the spawn rates are actually really, really good as far as them. Like I said, this here is for about an hour and a half. And that is also running through night cycles too. So it's not like, I slept at night. That's like an hour and a half of just letting the game run. Just me sitting in here and watching the game run. So the spawn rates are actually really, really good. So anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a different video that I put out. Just a little simple how to convert your 1.14.2 iron farms into a 1.14.3 compatible iron farm. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys later.